Hey MyFit family, check it out. We're gonna learn a little bit about measuring two particular things. One is a bioelectrical impedance. This is a tool that is going to yield our body fat percentage as well as our body mass index. Now keep in mind that the body fat percentage is far more important for us to take note of, being that that's a more particular measurement of what our body consists of. All right guys, check it out. So we have our bioelectrical impedance here on the right and our circumference measuring tape on the left, the myo tape. We're looking to first press our machine on. After that, we're going to press the setting to either normal or athlete. For most people, we'll just stick to normal. We're going to then put in our height. For me, I'm going to put my height of 6 foot, nice and even. If there's any quarters or halves, you are more than welcome to enter them. After that, we're going to put our body weight. And that is the pure scale measurement. If you have a scale at home, we'd recommend just getting a small digital one for your accessibility measuring on measurement days. Now I'm 225 pounds. So with that being said, we're gonna lock that in. Last will be my age. My age is 29. Once we get that, we're gonna enter that in. Last will be our gender, either male or female. So we're gonna choose male here. We're going to wield our body fat sensor in our palms and get our reading. All right, so we got our body fat percentage sensor. We got our settings. Now we're gonna hit that start button. Holding our palms along the sensors, hold out in front of our sternum. Waiting for about 7 seconds for the reading to populate. Once we have that reading, we have our body fat percentage there at the top. We have the BMI on the bottom. Remember, the top number is what we're looking for. Bottom is worthy of taking note, but not necessarily vital, team. All right, once we have our body fat percentage, we're gonna get our circumference measurements. The circumference measurement site we're gonna use is, if you're right arm dominant, you're gonna use your right side extremities. Left side dominant, you're gonna use the left side extremities. With that being said, we're gonna start with the largest portion of the forearm, center line of the bicep, bust line or chest measurement, belly button, waist or your hip bone, widest portion of the rear hips and or butt. Then we're gonna go mid thigh on the right side, mid calf on the right side. So without further ado, make your little lasso shoot, slide onto your forearm, close our clamp, get the number closest as accurate as possible, okay? From there, we're gonna go to the upper arm. Relaxed, non-flexed. In case you want to have your measurement of your flex, for sure, feel free. But for the sake of measurements, no flexing. But it's nice to know sometimes. From there, we're going to take our tape. We're going to place it across our chest, like so, right across the nipple line. Hands nice and close, hands by your sides, and you'll get that measurement on that side. Next, you'll slide down to the belly button. Bisect your belly button. Close in nice and tight there. Breath in, breath out. Then we're gonna go to the waist or hip bone. We're gonna find that lower portion, right where a belt line would be. Last will be our glutes, widest portion of the hips. We'll slide that down around while still maintaining our hip width stance and get that measurement as well. Next, we're gonna move on to thigh. Thigh will be the center, as promised. As you do a bent leg, then just keep it consistent, right in the center. And then last would be calf. Calf with the widest portion of our calf, up 3/4 from the ankle, and getting that measurement there. After that, you'll have the necessary circumference measurements. But with that being said, thank you for checking things out. Now you know how to do some measuring.